Caterina Petrova.
You gotta do the hand gesture.
This is for me. I know, right here.
Straight ahead. I was like looking for you in the distance on the horizon.
It's not about Vampire Diaries. I know that you're faith-based, and I wanted to ask you a question. What is your favorite Christian group?
Well, my favorite album is this Hillsong album called Hillsong Live in Miami, and it's amazing. It's like something I listen to every single day. But that's my favorite album. If you thank you. So if you do like that sort of music, you should definitely download this album. It's absolutely incredible from the start to the end.
Do you like Third Day?
Sorry?
Third Day?
I haven't heard of those
And
guys.
Casting Crowns?
You're really like targeting them.
Third Day or Casting Crowns?
I haven't heard those guys, but I'll check them out.
They really are.
Yeah, but Hillsong's my favourite. It's also Australian, so
Thank you.
represent. That's like, okay, see what I mean? When there's, like, this is the thing about Americans, right? If I say Kentucky, they like kind of do their cheer, or like Mississippi or Georgia. In Australia, we don't do that. Oh, now we do, great. But it's always I find it so amusing about Americans.
What if I say it in my California accent?
You're from everywhere, girl. You must have military parents. Guess what, sweetie? We're moving. Questions. Here we go. Hit us.
So who's running? Oh, sorry, there you go.
There is actually a lady.
Yeah, that's cool.
My question's for Daniel. I'm a huge fan, by the way. Came all the way from Australia.
Oh my God, thanks.
I just wanted to know, you're such a fantastic actor, and you're so magnetic on screen. I just wanted to know if there was any actor that inspired you, or if there's any particular actor's style that you studied that helped you become so still and magnetic.
It's very, very sweet of you to say, but not really. I mean, I like the problem with learning to become an actor is it starts to it becomes a little bit disenchanting actually, because you start sort of not enjoying things as much. Your willing suspension of disbelief is a little bit taken from you. You start watching things and looking at the mechanics of stuff. So now I find, I was just saying to my parents yesterday, who by the way are over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, they created Daniel Gillies.
It's kind of weird, like, you know, I was just talking about the other day about, like, sometimes it's almost more rewarding for me now. Like, some people have the flashiest role, but I'll walk away from a performance now looking at someone who just does a single scene of something, and I'll think, you know, that's kind of marvelous. I'm trying to think, I don't know, I admire a lot of comedians, actually, almost more than I admire, comic actors more than I admire, dramatic actors. I love Will Ferrell. I really do. I think he's amazing. I love watching. I mean, obviously, I love guys like Philip Seymour Hoffman. But I don't know. It's a very, very fine compliment you pay me. But I assure you, it's all smoke and mirrors and the bells and whistles of the Vampire Diaries post-production team.
I disagree with that. I think he's my favourite actor. He's very humble and he's actually brilliant. So, yeah.
Next question.
Oh, here we are, all the way to the back
I'm
here.
Erica.
Hi, Erica.
Okay, I have a question. One for Nate. Will you be at Passion 2014?
Yeah, I will be, and I'll actually probably be volunteering this year. Yeah, I was lucky enough to go the last 2 years, and I was just an attendee. But this year I want to volunteer and help out. And if you are from Atlanta, you should definitely check out Passion. I think it's from the 1st to the 3rd of January this year. It'll be amazing. Yes, I will be there.
Next question, I'll be there too. But my next question for all of you is, what's your favorite project to work on outside of Vampire Diaries? Like, what other shows you did were your favorite? What, like dream projects, or like what projects, whatever you've done outside of Vampire Diaries, what was your favorite to do? Like other shows?
Every project I've done is special in my heart in its own way. But I guess my first movie will always be the most special in its own way. I did a Disney Channel movie. And,
did I have such a girly laugh then? Anyway, I think my first job was probably like, I think it's the most magical for an actor because you're so excited, you're so grateful to be there. I had this tiny little role in this movie called Dirty Deeds. It had Brian Brown and John Goodman and Sam Worthington in it, and I had a nothing role, and I'm literally in it for like, I don't know, a minute and a half. But I was just so excited to be on set, and it was the first time I'd actually seen how they do it, and yeah, it was just a really magical thing, and sort of, I guess, created that fire inside you that you wanted to do this for a living. So I'd have to say that would be the same sort of thing.
I do a show half the year called Saving Hope. And I really enjoy doing that show as well. It's been a bit complicated actually juggling the two shows, but it's us Joseph Morgan, one of his favourite shows.
Working with Daniel Gillies.
Not his words. No, I don't know. But I like Saving Hope, and I think, I don't know, I can't answer the Joseph what it would be, but it would almost certainly be working with me.
Immortals.
Is Immortals.
Immortals.
Next question. Where are we?
Right here.
I always look. Yeah.
My question is for Daniel. I'm wondering if you're a new father, and what's your favorite part about being a father?
I mean, I just love it all. You know, last night my favourite part was just listening to her talk to me for about an hour and a half. You know, like she just, I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but then again, neither do I. You know, and just the rapidity of her breathing cycles, like just, to me, it's like, just listening to her breathe, it's crazy. I just don't feel like human beings should be allowed to do it. To me, it's far too transcendent and magical, you know. We shouldn't be allowed to have this power, you know, it's crazy. And it's just so beautiful. I just like every day watching her develop into something more. I love dancing and singing with her too. That's really fun. And thank God it sort of brings us a degree of tranquility too, because she actually seems to stop, and no matter how irate or hungry or soiled she might be, whenever we're dancing and singing, she seems